Manning is actually going to be the lead character in our next big film. There's not really a lot to say about it yet, but Manning, do you want to talk about that at all?
Well, David had mentioned to me, I think it was after we did one of the reshoots, one of my reshoots, he'd mentioned, he was like, oh, and there's this other movie I want to talk to you about, Connor and I have come up with, we would really like you to be part of it. And I completely forgot until I was like on my way to work, and so I gave them a call, and David was like, oh, here, let me let Connor explain it to you, and it sounds awesome. Like, I'm really excited and honored to be a part of it. And so Connor explains the whole premise, and I was like, well, cool, so who would I be? Because I was just like, it'd be like, this other like kind of side role, and he was like, oh, you'd be this lead guy, and I was like, oh, well then extra, yes, yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'm really excited. It seems like it's gonna be a really fun time.
Joe, did you raise your hand again? No? I thought I saw it. Lacey, yes.
How did you decide on the name Displacement? Were there any other names, possible names?
That is a good question. She asked if we had any other possible names for the film and how we decided on Displacement. In the very beginning, I don't know if David knows about this, but when I first started writing over the holidays, that first page or two, I'd come up with the idea that it should open with Elle telling a story that is parallel, like a fairy tale kind of story, that is parallel to what's actually happening. And there was something, I had something called, it was more fantasy, it was a heck of a lot more fantasy. It wasn't like a cute little fairy tale about a princess, it was like this thing about someone going off on some journey, and there's something called like an oracle, and I was like, Oracle's gonna be the name for now. That lasted for like 2 days, and then for the longest time, the film, like all of our files, the script and everything, was just named Elle Hart. David, do you want to take it from here?
Yeah, Elle Hart was just kind of a working title, and we kind of knew that, but we were also ready for it to be called Elle Hart. And we went through, we sat down and came up with a bunch of different names for the movie. I don't remember any of them that we came up with, but they were all terrible. All of them were bad. And after Spectrum, we decided that we wanted just like a one-word title because we thought it was really fitting, and it was just nice.
But the word displacement, we kind of came across it, we're looking at like psychology terms and like mathematical terms, trying to find something kind of, exotic, just something different. Because Spectrum kind of felt that way, I felt, about the title. I mean, it was like the obvious title for that one, but I was like, it needs to be something a little different. In Displacement, I can't get the definition right off the bat, I'm afraid. But I felt like it kind of wrapped up the entire point of the story, is that we have a girl who feels frustrated and puts the blame on her father and her mother and her brother, who have nothing to do with that. It's really just herself. That is, from her outlook, is the reason that she has these problems. So I guess that's where the title came from. I don't know, we just kind of decided on, I think we did that after we did the shot list, right? We were just like, okay, now we gotta actually name the movie. And, I mean, that's how we got there. Yeah.